of this recording, Honkai Star Rail has almost been out for 2 weeks. It is right now May 8th, and I really wanted to talk about the differences between Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. And the reason why is because Honkai Star Rail seems so polished, and a lot of players have been saying, you know, coming from Genshin Impact to Honkai Star Rail, that there are a lot of things that have been taken over and made better in Honkai Star Rail. And I'd have to agree. There's a lot of things I wish Genshin Impact would, you know, take from Honkai Star Rail that it has done and honestly implement it as a system. And there's no denying that in my personal opinion. I don't think there's any deniability in that between any of the players from Honkai Star Rail. And it's not to say that Genshin Impact's a bad game. I love playing Genshin Impact, but I love what Honkai Star Rail has been doing. So today, we're going to be talking about the things that Genshin Impact can adapt into Honkai Star Rail and what it would mean for the Genshin Impact players. What is going on, my dudes? Natasha here, back again with another Honkai Star Rail video. And of course, if you like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified when the next Honkai Star Rail video comes out. Leave a comment, and also don't forget to check out Gamer Subs and use code Tystra. But without any further delay, guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, of course, we're gonna be using my game for this example, and I'm gonna go ahead and move my little butt right over here, you know, on the left side. But let's go ahead and talk about a few things. So first things first, the glaring ones, and this is already blasphemy, as you can see. I got 40 out of 180, but the Resin System. Now, of course, what makes this system as good as it is for Honkai Star Rail is not just because of how much we get. We get 180, which I think is wonderful. If you think about it, it makes the most sense. Why would you redeem 1 fragile resin and get 60, or redeem 3, get to 180 when your max is technically 160? It makes no sense. So Honkai Star Rail making it 180 made a lot of sense. I'm hoping that in 4.0 they really do that. But what's really great about this resin system, right? Let's go ahead and talk about that for a second. EXP materials, which includes 1 Bud of Memories for EXP, Bud of Aether, which is used for Light Cone leveling up, and then of course Bud of Treasures, which is the normal credits one, so we get an extra, you know, in a sense, ley line. They cost 10 each. 10! And honestly, that's how it should be. It should be 10 each. I don't think there's a reason for it to be any more than 10. Now, we're gonna teleport to one of these because there's another feature in here that I think that each and every single, like, gacha game can adapt. This isn't really a skip ticket system, but you can choose how many waves you want to do instead of like how in Genshin Impact you go, you defeat a ley line, boom, it's gone, it teleports to another area. That, compared to this, is just primitive. It's absolutely primitive. Let's go ahead and take this for an example. Let's go ahead and go into this. Boom, we started. Makes sense. And don't worry about why I'm using my abilities like this. This is just to prove a point. I don't care. Let's just get this going. Yes, I'm using both of my alts. I don't care. But yes, see how we defeat a boom. Second wave starts. That means that the second time of us going through it has started. And it just makes things so much easier. I don't understand why Genshin Impact has the ley lines as they are, because honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm just gonna breeze through this really quick. Look at this. Boom. Over. Look at that. That took me half the time it would have taken for 1 ley line with condensed resin. That's big. That is absolutely big to me. Not only that, but if we want to take a look even deeper into the calyxes, we got the calyxes that are 10. You go to these ones. These are like trace materials are also 10. And then you go to the stagnant shadows, and they're reduced by 10 from the 4, or they're 30 instead of 40. How Genshin has it. And the reason why this is so important is because it makes sense to what we see. Now, granted, Genshin's does too. 40, 40, 40, 40 make 160, right? Makes perfect sense. But if you're going to go this route like they have right here, think about it. You get to face a boss 5 times instead of 4 times. Or a wave 5 times instead of 4 times. And then of course you got your relics, which instead of 20, it's 40. So yes, but you get better chances at getting multiple relics from my understanding. I haven't gotten to the point where I'd be getting 5-star relics, so that's on me. I'm a terrible player, but I just haven't had the time. Now, Echoes of War are your weekly bosses, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's very easy to understand. They're your weekly bosses. Nothing else I could really say about it, but they're 30, 100% of the time, and you only get to claim rewards 3 times. That's the only thing that's the downside. So I will say Honkai Impact kind of falls short of that. You only get 3 attempts instead of being able to fight the weekly bosses once each time, which is great. But if you think about it from the perspective of when we get more weekly bosses, unless this weekly rewards bumps up, you're not going to be able to do that. But what they do allow you to do is to face the weekly boss multiple times. So maybe if you didn't want to fight Destruction's beginning, you could do the end of Eternal Freeze 3 times and claim rewards 3 times. That is huge in my personal opinion. And I don't know why like Genshin Impact hasn't implemented something like this. Now, as we know, we have Forgotten Hall, which is basically like Genshin Impact's Spiral Abyss. I think we can all agree that that's basically what it's like. But the fact that they have Simulated Universe, which is another weekly event that you could do, and you could get these rewards, which give you these tracks of destiny, which are like crowns, mind you. And you can get these on a weekly basis by just playing Simulated Universe. This is endgame stuff right here. And that's crucial. That is absolutely crucial. And the reason why I say it's crucial is because there's so much to do with Simulated Universe. You could go into Simulated Universe right now and you could actually constantly play it again and again and again to get the little cards that give you extra rewards. And it's got its own collectible card in that sense. And it's so cool. I think that implementing Simulated Universe was a banger. Let's talk about this, because I think this is crucial too. Your daily training is exactly like your daily commissions from Genshin Impact, but instead of teleporting everywhere to do random dookie commissions, to be honest, they're really, really bad. You get these easy commissions. You get 1 daily mission every day. You get all these different ones. You could do a golden calyx. You could use ultimate to do a final blow, enter combat by attacking enemies, weakness 3 times. There's so many different ones, and they interchange, so you can be like, okay, what do I gotta do today? Okay, I gotta eat a consumable in a single battle, inflict 3 weakness breaks, complete my daily mission. And they have a list of 6 that you could do, but 2 of them give you 200 XP. Why is that important? Because you can actually, with those 2 alone, almost be done completely. And what's really cool is you gain a lot of Trailblazing XP from these. It feels like I'm getting more from these than I would on a mission. And that's crazy. This is pretty normal. We already know about this. It's just an adventure handbook. Now, I believe this battle pass has been way more beneficial. And why I say that is because if you look at some of the stuff you can get, right? Like, let's take a look. Where is it? Look at this right here. Self-modeling resin. Rare material used to custom make relics. What are relics? They're the same thing as artifacts in Genshin Impact. Why do we not have something like this, Hoyoverse, in Genshin Impact? Why are we, like, was this just to be like, oh, we heard all the complaints from Genshin Impact, so we put it into Honkai Star Rail? I don't think, honestly, that's fair. But I will say this. It is really cool to see that not only we got that, but the Relic Remains that can also get you to that custom making relics, which is really cool. It makes building your characters easier, and it gives you a reason to grind some stuff. Grand gift of the past. It's not like 1 rare material, which is really cool, but yeah, I'm not gonna go too much into that. What's really cool also is that you get 6 different choices for these light cones, which is dope, but that's about it. Now, we've talked a lot about that stuff, right? We've talked about that, which is really cool. Why not give us this, Hoyoverse? Why not give us the crafting bench within our inventory? This just seems like a blunder to me. Like, I can't believe that Hoyoverse would not even give this to us. And this is so dope. This makes your time in Honkai Star Rail feel valued, in my personal opinion, because of the fact that you're not going to Timaeus or wherever place you want to go to craft your materials. It's right there, easy and self-explanatory. Another thing too, let's take a look at your profile. You get your support character and you could show off 3 characters. You're getting to show off 3 instead of 8. That's a downside. But you can also put a support character where your friends can use him and get credits for it every single day. That's so cool. And yes, credits are not that big a deal right now, except for when you're grinding from level 1 all the way up. But that's something. That is absolutely something that Genshin Impact should have been able to implement. Like, I think that's honestly super freaking cool. And I like this whole profile thing. What's really cool also is changing your profile picture. Granted, we have the banners in Genshin Impact, but what? We could be a trash can. Like, you guys tell me I'm trash all the time on twitch.tv/Setsu. Now I can be a trash can, but I don't want to because my Welt one I bought and I'm gonna use it in the Pom Pom outfit. That's right, I'm gonna use that instead. Now, store's pretty much the same, which is whatever to me. It's kind of cool. But what's really freaking cool is being able to buy 5-star weapons with this material that we get from summoning for characters. Like, why do we not have this in Genshin? Like, why can we not get the 5-star weapons with this currency? I feel that's a big, big deal. And yes, you can make an argument for the 4-star weapons that they have in the shop, but they're dookie butter. I'm sorry, Genshin Impact fans. They're dookie butter. It's no brainer that Honkai Star Rail has the better options here. And it's the same stuff as well between those, but I digress. It is what it is. Friend system is pretty normal, but you could check out, like, right out the gate, somebody's like stuff right there. Like, you can just click on it. Boom, I want to look at this Clara. Oh, look, they got that light cone. Boom. All right, let me scroll down my friends list a little bit. Oh, hey, look, somebody's got a level 60 Welt. I'm building Welt right now. Let's see what Genie's doing. Okay, in the name of the world. That's so cool. Traces, relics, you name it. You could actually just look straight out and it doesn't feel like you're going through so many, like, hoops to find this information. The messaging system I think is really cool comparatively. Like, I could talk to Natasha. I'm not going to talk to her now because I actually want to pay attention to that. That's another thing too. Characters feel like they actually embody more than just a personality trope. Like, we love Ito, but Ito's a himbo. We know this already. Like, we get it. He's dumb and he's stupid, but he's hot. Yes, we get that. But with these messages, it feels like you're talking to these characters. Like, let's take for example, where's March 7th at? Where is she at? March 7th is a good one. March 7th, boom. Look at this. You there? Yeah, oh, did you even sleep? Like, it's just a regular conversation and you get some, free materials for it sometimes. And I think that's really cool, And honestly, that's the majority of what I could find here. Oh, wait, one last thing. We know about this already, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be the only one that's talked about it. I've seen it in multiple videos. Why do we not get this in Genshin, where if we get to 300 on the progress, we could get a free 5-star character on top of what we've already gotten for pity? Like, let's take, for example, all right, let's just put this out there real quick, all right? Let's say you somehow have the worst luck and you go 90, boom, 5-star, 180, boom, 5-star. What, like 270, boom, 5-star. After that, in 30 pulls, you get another 5-star for free. Why is this not a thing? Like, let me put, for example, my buddy Rami, right? Rami has not pulled a gene at all. He's almost C6'd Qingque and has not pulled one gene. This makes it so you never have to worry about that. And I think that this is crazy that Genshin Impact has not made something like this. Overall, I think that Genshin Impact could benefit from what Honkai Star Rail has pulled off here. And who knows, maybe in 4.0, we'll see this stuff. And maybe I'm just crying and complaining for no reason. But if I'm not crying and complaining for no reason, I think that Genshin Impact should implement this stuff. And yes, it's two different teams. Maybe the team for Honkai Star Rail saw what was wrong with Genshin Impact, heard the complaints from the community, and was like, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna make this what they wanna see. And maybe that's it. But I still feel that Genshin Impact can improve on these in the next update, the next big update, 4.0. And we don't know. We're so close to 4.0 that maybe, just maybe, Holyverse is looking at this and they're like, we should do this. Now, of course, I love both games, and I know that a lot of you guys do too as well. And a lot of people are pretty upset that Genshin Impact doesn't have these things implemented. But what do you think? What are some things that you guys see in Honkai Star Rail that you wish would be in Genshin Impact? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Please take care and be safe, y'all.